the song. Thoughts become action. Tell me what's happening. What's your mind wrapped in? Wrapped around, wrapped around, wrapped around.
Alright, so I thought I'd show you guys a little bit around my setup as well. So right here we have my boxes with all of the stuff that I have in my computer and like all the peripherals. Well, most of them, the stuff I kept the boxes to. Up here we have an anime called Frozen. Yeah, an anime called Frozen, or Freezing, sorry. Pretty good anime, and boobs are always good, in case you were wondering. Right here we have a hand-painted Japanese samurai. Painted in '93. I don't know if you guys can see that. The lighting's pretty bad over in this corner. Right here we have a Soul Eater poster with my Vegeta playing cards around it, because I didn't know how to play the Dragon Ball Z card game, so I just hung them up. Right here we have another hand-painted piece of Japanese artwork. This was painted in '98 or '99, I believe. Hand-painted, extremely intricate and like beautiful, and it's like my favorite colors, so really slick. Over here we have a Kisame poster. This is about 4 foot, and that's about 4 foot as well. And it has my Naruto headbands on it. Back here we have my chair, which is a little messed up because I was just like, you know, chilling. But it's a little messed up on the leather, so I threw the blanket over it, so it's a Charmander chair. And down here I actually have just like a Green Bay blanket, but it's mostly black. So just to add a little bit more comfort to my chair that's a little messed up. So before I jump into my main setup, I wanted to show you guys my second setup that I actually have in my room. So this right here is a 19-inch Element TV or monitor, I don't know what you want to call it, that it used to actually be in my setup before I got my new monitor. I put this over here, and I actually run a Chromecast, or like a little knockoff Chromecast on it, so I can watch Hulu or you know, YouTube videos or whatever on this monitor. And I also have an HDMI connection that makes this Samsung Chromebook turn into a dual monitor setup, so I can use this as a little workstation if I'm trying to do work for school or something like that. So I have this set up, and I can have like a paper, be typing a paper on this one, and then either a video, like YouTube video or something, whatever on this one, the book report or whatever, and actually type on this one. So a little teeny tiny dual monitor setup over here. And for this, I actually have a Razer Death Adder Chroma with rocking my signature red and blue. Beautiful mouse, amazing for gaming, but I just use it for surfing the web and just, you know, everyday use. Love the way it looks. Super duper clean over here. I think I'm going to get another mouse mat and sort of make this like a secondary setup too. But for right now, this kind of serves its purpose, and it's just chilling over here. On to my actual setup. Right here I'm rocking a 24-inch Asus monitor. The links for everything will be down in the description, because I'm not sure the exact model numbers of most of this stuff. But this thing is 2 millisecond response time, a beautiful monitor to play on, and it's actually the newest addition to my setup. Very clean monitor. Right there I have my original Xbox One controller, the default. I don't use a scuff or anything, I just play claw with my one Control Freak on it. That's one of the Vortex. That's actually my favorite type of Control Freak. Right here we have my Xbox One with my G Fuel stickers on it, and right there we actually have a battery pack plugged in. I always have one battery pack plugged in no matter what. Over here, I'm moving around a lot so you guys can actually see. The lighting's real bad in here because it's like 10 o'clock at night. But as you guys can see right here, we have an original like Xbox 360, the one that needs like the adapter, but I just have it hardwired, so I don't need to do anything like that. And I actually got this for free from a friend of a friend. Like, it got passed to me for free, so who's gonna say no to a free Xbox console that's actually usable? Right here is my custom Xbox 360 controller that I made myself. The bottom's really messed up now because I've like been throwing it and all that stuff, and my brother wrote on the battery pack. But it has trigger stops, has a domed left or right stick, and you know, it's just really clean looking, really easy to use, real fun to have trigger stops and Shrek kids. Right here we have my microphone, which I use a Blue Snowball, which gives me my mic quality, which is pretty decent. It's good for a beginning YouTuber. It's definitely something I want to upgrade very soon. It's probably the next thing I'm going to upgrade is my microphone, along with my webcam. But here is my Dragonfly pop filter. Very cheap pop filter, but it gets the job done for sure. I don't know what the brand is. I picked this up for like $6 on eBay, so really slick, really easy to move. boom arm, and it serves its job, especially if you're only buying it for $6. Right here I have the tank of the whole operation. The reason you guys can even see my videos nowadays is my PC. I've had this thing for like almost 2 years, or probably about 2 years, maybe 3 years now. When I got it, it was just an i3 with 4 gigs of RAM and 500 gigs of memory, like of a 500 gig hard drive, and now it has 6 gigs of RAM, and it has a GeForce 720 in it, and I also have a 1 terabyte down there in my drawer that I'm going to be putting into it next week. So it's getting there, it's getting into a good build, but it just doesn't look like a tank. And that's something is, you don't have to pour hundreds and hundreds of dollars into your PC to have it be good. You can buy a mediocre $200, $300 PC and upgrade it as you go, which is, I think, the best way to, you know, do your YouTube channel or build your computer. Right here, I have my Astro A40s that are a little beat up because I've had them for about 2 years, and I used to be very rough with my things. I used to throw them. This is why I don't have the band in the middle like other Astros. It's because I chuck them at the wall. But they're still staying strong. They have amazing sound quality still. Both ears still work. And they have my custom Astro tags on them. My Envious sticker, because Envy is my favorite team in CS, and I like their Call of Duty team too. It's straight. It's alright. And right down here we got the mix amp for my Astros. Then we have my speakers right there. A little globe so I can map all the places that I've actually traveled to. And right here is my beautiful triple monitor display. I wish it would focus. There we go. Well, these are... my fingers are stupid. These are two 17-inch Dell monitors, and this is a 19-inch. They're all the same model number, just different sizes. They're very inexpensive monitor and very, very good. Amazing for editing and amazing for playing games on. They actually have a great color depth, and like you can change so much in the settings that they're actually a very useful monitor, especially for the price. Down into my peripherals, I have my Razer Tartarus right here. This is not a mouse. Everybody sees this and thinks it's a mouse. It is not a mouse. This is a macro keyboard. So basically, the defaults are this part of your keyboard right here, from R down and over into the tab section. So this is W, A, S, and D, and then these are all the default keys around it. But you can actually hotkey these to anything you want with the Razer Synapse software. I'm actually going to be doing a review on this very, very soon. I've had a lot of time to play with it, and it actually helps your game a lot. Being able to do everything you want from right here, and then having your other hand on the mouse is spectacular. Speaking of my mouse, I have a Razer Naga Hex. I chose the Hex because 12 buttons was a little too much for me. I have a regular Naga, and it was just too much. I couldn't handle it. I was misclicking, and it was just bad. Plus, all I play is really Minecraft, CSGO, and World of Warcraft, and World of Warcraft is the only game you need that many keys for, and fuck it, I don't care about World of Warcraft that much, to be honest. Right here, I have my Razer Black Widow Ultimate, and that's why it has the green LEDs. I can't change them because it's not the chroma. Everybody always asks me when they see it, why do I have it as green? And that's because that's the only option. But I still think it looks beautiful and super duper clean with the Tartarus and the green mouse mat. I love the tactile feedback of the mechanical keyboards. It's honestly my favorite. Some people find it annoying, but it's honestly my favorite sound, is hearing that like successful click. I know there's other keyboards that are better, but I actually prefer the brand Razer. Call me a fanboy if you wish, but the brand Razer is actually a very good brand. And that is all on my Razer Goliath extended mouse mat, and I'm planning on getting a Firefly very, very soon, so I can move this down and have everything on a mat. It's a very, very clean setup. I love the way that it looks, how it like just fits in, and without that on the mouse mat, some of it doesn't look too good, but if you actually move these wires like I'm going to do right now, as you can see, it gives it a really sleek look, and it just makes my desk look really minimalistic and makes it look super duper clean. But that's all from the top of my desk. That's everything that's running. Now we're gonna show you guys the mess of cables that's going on underneath here. Alright, you guys are ready. And this is the look at what under my desk looks like. There's little teeny cables you can see, but not too much until you get over here into my box of destruction. But when you're way back here and you're just like looking at my desk, it actually looks really clean. And I mean, the wires have to go somewhere, especially being a console gamer. There's a lot of stuff you got to keep up with. And this is a lot better than a lot of big YouTubers' cable management, so I'm pretty proud of it. What I have is all the HDMIs from the 2 HDMIs from my console running down into an HDMI splitter right here. The splitter is running into my Elgato over there, and the Elgato is going to my computer and my TV, the HDMI port of my TV. So it automatically switches. If I turn on a console, it actually switches automatically to whatever's on. So I don't have to do any type of remoting or anything like that, and it's actually really clean. I have 2 full power strips down here because it has to power everything in the setup, including like the LEDs and stuff. So there's a lot going on down here. So I think my cable management is decent. It's definitely not the best. It's definitely not the best at all, but it's a lot better than a lot of stuff I've seen. And I definitely made an effort to try to make it look really clean. Overall, guys, that is my setup. I'm going to throw in a couple pictures at the end of what it looks like with the LEDs on and like some cool still shots and some cool lights off pictures. But this is really what my setup looks like. This is what I'm looking at every single day, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If there's anything you think I should add to my setup, let me know down in the description below. And, you know, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, it's flipping them out. Thanks, yo.
Talking to strangers, so get the fuck off me, I'm anxious. I'm trying to be cool, but I may just go apeshit. Say fuck y'all to all of y'all faces. It changes though now that I'm famous. Everyone knows how this lifestyle is dangerous, but I love it.